today I'm back to recording more videos again. But honestly, man, I want to make a little announcement about the podcast. After January, or this coming January, me and everyone on the podcast are going to be taking a bit of a break, because after a certain episode, there was a very sensitive topic that I had no idea was supposed to be. Well, I wouldn't say it wasn't supposed to be mentioned, but there was a topic that the person I had on the episode did not want to discuss. I did try to tell this person that we don't have to talk about it. We can skip to another topic or another question, and we went on with it regardless for the sake of you listeners, viewers, and all. And after our 20th episode was done, um, we were supposed to have another person come up on the episode, but we didn't. So me and Michael completely just continued on with the episode. And so we are coming back in August, around August 10th. Well, I'm sorry, it's like I'm still fucking planning shit out, It's like um, I haven't really been planning things out. And I'm not really the type of person that just sets a date for some things, you know. So the podcast is coming back August 6th on Sunday with a new episode, and possibly more people to come onto the episode, to come onto the podcast. And one of them happens to be the YouTubers who go by the name of Bear Buddies. I'm really thrilled to have them on the episode because I've really been digging their content. I love watching their Cuphead videos. It is funny as shit. And I also enjoy watching them play Arkham Asylum. And to be honest, for me personally, it really brings back memories when I started playing the Arkham games and how I became a huge fan of them. So I just want to send love and a shout out to Bear Buddies on YouTube. Be sure to check them out. Check out their Let's Plays. It's funny as fuck. I love watching their stuff. And I'll be sure to drop a link, or maybe I'll just even tag them in the description down below. But we're not talking about the podcast. We're not talking about Bear Buddies. We're actually going to be talking about another Friday Spotify release video. And honestly, man, it's been some time since I did one. Like the last time I did a Spotify video, it was around, let me see for a second. Let me see for one moment, please. It was 2 weeks ago when I was talking about Vin J and his album Karma. So it's officially been 2 weeks since I've done a Spotify video. Well, that's because there hasn't really been a whole lot to really record for. But I'm back to doing Spotify videos, and honestly, I'm really excited to talk about this because the album I'm going to be discussing is this new artist who I know personally. He's a really good friend of mine. This dude is really dope. He's from Palmdale, and I remember I was on Facebook when I saw a picture and what it said on his post, talking about how he's going to be releasing his very first EP, and I was really thrilled to have the chance to listen to it. I mean, I even marked it like on my calendar and shit. And I would sometimes even check on Spotify. And this dude, he goes by the name of Manifest Boogie with his self-titled album Manifest Boogie. Now the thing is, this album is a 6-song EP, and I just now got done listening to it and listening to a few other singles. And honestly, man, let's just get it cracking. Now, for those of you who do not know who Manifest Boogie is, normally I would be fucking doing this whole artist discography thing, but honestly, I'm gonna do it regardless because really the dude's a homie to me, you know, he's like a big brother. So, Manifest Boogie is a rapper and actor coming out of Lancaster, California. His uprising started as a young kid after moving from LA to Palmdale. Through tough times, he used music as his escape. It wasn't until 18 years old when he wanted to take it serious. So he put his talent to use. He started making music, performing at shows, and doing YouTube videos, which I'll also tag his name in the description down below. After a couple of years, he performed at the BET Experience, won multiple rap competitions, and dropped a few music videos. In 2022, he started his acting career and landed a background role on Mayans MC, which was Mayans MC is basically a spinoff to one of Kurt Sutter's TV shows, Sons of Anarchy. And honestly, I love Sons of Anarchy. I love Mayans. It is an awesome spinoff. He's also on Blind Spotting, which I did not know. I haven't checked out the new season yet. All American, I've never seen that. Homecoming, never seen it. There's quite a few things on this list I've never seen. And the New Year's Eve Countdown. New music, videos, acting, just stay up to date with his career and social medias, which he is on Instagram and on Facebook. Honestly, man, I remember when I first heard this dude's music, he went by quite a few names, and his most permanent name was Manifest Boogie. I think one of them was also like West Side Boogie or some shit like that. But when I first heard his song On My Mama, which came out in 2016, I thought that this was actually pretty dope. And then a few other singles that came out, and I completely just became a fan of this dude's music in general. So, with this EP, considering the fact that this is 6 songs, I only actually liked only 5 of them. Like, it's a really short album, but it was enjoyable, you know. It's like it was a great introduction into the artist, you know. It's like, hey, I'm new to this is my first time dropping an album, and the best way I can do it is by making it short and sweet, and just to give listeners a sample of my sound, you know. And I feel that's what he did with this 6-song EP. And honestly, man, this shit was really dope. I really fuck with it. You know, and Manifest Boogie, my nigga, if you're watching this, man, this whole thing was a excellent project, dude. I loved it. We Gon' Slide, which was the first song, was dope. I was really digging it. Beneficial, this one was fresh. Not really all that with the beat, but I was still vibing with the shit nonetheless. West Side, this one fucking had me just dance like a motherfucker to this shit, you know? I was really digging this. And that's probably the first time y'all ever gonna, that's probably the first time and only time that y'all gonna see me dance like that. I don't even know why the fuck I did that. But yeah, man, West Side, this shit was a real, this shit slapped, you know, I was really digging it. Boss Talk featuring Sia or Saya, Siya. I was really feeling this one. I thought that's this chick, whoever I'm mispronouncing, her verse was pretty fresh too. I was liking it. And finally, Money Tree. This one was dope as well. I was really digging it. And honestly, man, that was pretty much the only, like, these are only 5 songs that I liked, you know. Basement Talk featuring Bama Foolie. I wasn't really feeling all that much, you know. It's like, I don't know if it was the beat or the chorus. I mean, I wasn't really feeling some of it. And I did not really feel Bama Foolie's verse. And the beat, I just couldn't really, like, get into it, you know. It's like, it was really hard to just try to enjoy it, you know. It's like, it's not that the song was done terrible, but it was just that one song that I thought was pretty alright one time, and then just skip to the next one, you know. So Basement Talk, it was alright, you know. It was like, it was decent at best, you know. But for the rest of the 5 songs, man, this shit, it was it was good. You know, I was really fucking with it. Definitely would recommend anyone to listen to Manifest Boogie's music, man, because honestly, there's a bunch of other songs that this dude did. I really like Get Out Your Feelings. This is like one of my fucking favorite songs, you know? It's like Get Out Your Feelings is like my first song that I had on repeat every few times or add to my queue every once in a while, you know, because I was really liking how the beat was going, the verses were done, the chorus was catchy, you know, it's like, Get Out Your Feelings, that shit was, I was really vibing with that one. But other than that, man, uh, for the self-titled album, Manifest Boogie, I'm gonna give this shit a fucking, I guess I'd give it a 4.9, you know? I mean, maybe I can give it a 5 because the album was dope nonetheless. You know, it was just really enjoyable listening from beginning to end. And as I just said, this is only a pinch, a sample, a introduction into the artist himself, you know. And honestly, I'm excited for what future Manifest Boogie has in store in the future. More music, you know, because I've been vibing with his shit for a while. But honestly, man, Manifest Boogie, this album was dope. I was really digging it. So I'm not really gonna say anything. Um, like I'm not really gonna say a whole lot of shit about it because there's nothing negative to say. The album is a 5 out of 5 in my opinion. You know, yeah, I didn't really care for Basement Talk, but I mean that's only one like song that I just wasn't feeling, you know? I mean, I'm pretty sure that other people would disagree and say like, "Oh, you're fucking tripping. This song was dope and all that," you know? But me, I mean, I just personally wasn't digging it. I mean, listen to it at your own, uh, on your own decisions, you know? You guys can check it out if you want. Me personally, all the other 5 songs were dope. But we're not ending the video here because we are now going into the honorable music mentions. I'm not gonna fucking try to explain what the fuck we do. Because honestly, I'm getting tired of fucking explaining this shit. So I'm just going to start it off with Another Day by P. Louie. This one was good. I was really enjoying it. The song, it was a nice listen to. And honestly, it's like, it was good to hear some emotions in it, you know? It's like I'm a sucker for musicians that just open up on the music, you know? And honestly, man, I think I like P. Louie better when he's rapping instead. The next song I'm going to be giving a shout out to is Cut You Off by Jordan Lucas. A young boy never broke again. It's fucking long ass name. And honestly, man, I was really hoping that Jordan Lucas dropped an album today, but sadly he didn't. Because honestly, it annoys me, in my opinion, when an artist drops like 4 or 5, 6 fucking singles to an album and then only release like 2 or 3 or 4 unheard songs. You know, it's like you're only hearing a pinch of something that you haven't heard and a whole bunch of other shit that he releases early, you know? And the same shit goes for Chris Webby. Quiz. Chris Webby, you know? It's the same shit for him, you know? It's like you drop so many fucking singles to an album with only a sprinkle of something new, you know? So in my opinion, it annoys me because I feel like I already heard this shit. But I don't know, maybe it's just me. Next one is next one by AK. This one was really good. Really had that nice like sound of just heartbreak, and it really resonated with me because I definitely understood what he was talking about in this song. And honestly, I completely relate to it. So this one was really good, and it had a really nice, like, acoustic beat to it. You know, I was really feeling it. Next, West Coast Weekend by Tyga, Young G, and Blast. This one was really dope. I was really feeling this one because I love the fact that he used the sample from one of Tupac's songs. Uh, fuck. I think it was called Sam Hose or some shit. Give me a second. All About You, that's what the fuck it was called. I don't know why the fuck it took me so long to figure that out. It's like I had to fucking scroll through a shit ton of Tupac songs just to find the right one. But I was really digging how they used that sample and like really stayed true to what the song was about in their words and their version. You know, talking about meeting the same hoes, meeting the same kind of females that want to fucking hook up with celebrities and shit, and how they all seem the same, that there's no different female out there, you know? Because everyone wants to fucking date a rapper, an actor, or whatever. You know, it's like they see the same hoes doing the same shit or looking for the same thing. So I was really liking this one. Next one, The Hillbillies by Baby Keem and Kendrick Lamar. I wasn't really digging this one all that much. It was cool, you know, especially as a big Kendrick Lamar fan. Like I've been a fan of the dude ever since he first appeared on Saturday Night Live with cartoons and cereal, and I think it was swimming pools that he also performed. Like when I saw him performing on there, I wasn't so sure about it until I just completely let the performance play anyways. And after I heard that shit, I thought, damn, this dude Kendrick Lamar is the shit. And then I remember that he was on the Red album with Game and with J Rock, and I completely just like started following the dude's career, you know. And from there on, I became a Kendrick Lamar fan. This song, though, I wasn't really feeling it all that much. It was cool regardless. I was still digging the beat. I was still liking the bouncing back kind of flow that they both did. Kind of like they did with the end of Family Ties. Like, it was Baby King going, then Kendrick, then Baby, then Kendrick, then Baby. You know, it's like that whole back and forth rap style was dope. You know, I was really feeling it. Next is Pressure by Machine Gun Kelly. I was really happy to hear this shit because I have not been liking any of MGK's other music ever since Kill Shot, you know? And I think it was Hotel Diablo. After that, I just completely did not give a shit, you know, because I was not really feeling that punky, like, that punk rock kind of sound to it. I don't know, it's like, I was not feeling it. I completely lost interest after everything that happened, and I just stopped giving a shit. But when I heard that he was back to rapping on Pressure and some other song that I don't fucking remember what it was, I completely decided to check it out anyways, especially after Crypt reacted to it, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna hear this shit for myself. And after that, I thought, damn, the shit was pretty dope. And finally, Porsche Topless by Kid Cudi. Honestly, man, quite a few dope singles, a dope album, and I'd say that we got plenty of things that I've been wanting to discuss on today's video. You know, it's like I've said my piece. I've opened up about what I thought of some stuff, and honestly, I'm really happy with some of the songs that came out as of lately, especially with Derek King's album, Big One. You know, it's like I was really feeling that as well. Also, actually, no, I don't really have much to discuss. Well, I mean, I do, but I'll save that for another video. But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys in the next. You know what? Scratch the whole outro. I completely fucked up completely because I was scrolling through some shit in case I did miss anything. And I did miss a few stuff that did come out. I mean, I think it's only like 3 songs that I just completely forgot were even out recently. Again, AK, Bleed That Bitch, Watch the World Burn by Crypt, and Lit for Days by Chanel West Coast. I think that is pretty much everything. I summed up all that I had to say with all the new singles that came out as of lately. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.